Today, we are celebrating Reverend Donna's coming close to the end of her interim ministry here at Doof. During the relatively short 2 years Reverend Donna has been with us, she has accomplished a great deal. She has taken on a monumental task of leading Denton Unitarian Universalist Fellowship on a journey of closure after Reverend Pam's departure, of self-discovery, and defining a path forward for Doof. All of this has been done to help us grow and select the right new minister and prepare for their arrival. It has not been an easy task. However, we and Reverend Donna have persevered, and we are making great progress. Today, we are celebrating the time Reverend Donna has been with us. Next, we will hear a song appropriate to the occasion, and after that, a few words from Amber Briggle.
The Laura spira when the graceful breeze blows. When the graceful breeze blows, the fresh rose laughs, and the shady hedge of emerald green has no fear of summer heat. Come, delight in the dance, nature's fair maidens, flowers of beauty, while the clear stream flows from the mountain to the sea. Such sweet verses spread from bird to bird, bringing the sapling to flower. A beautiful face in a nearby shade alone exalts in displaying compassion. With your song, sweet maidens, drive away the winds of cruelty.
Hey, Reverend Donna. I can't believe it's been 2 years already. I feel like we have so much more to do together, and you're leaving, so I'm kind of freaking out, not gonna lie. But I feel like you've really given me personally and our congregation as a whole a lot of momentum and inspiration, and I know that we'll be able to continue to work on all these great, big, lofty, amazing goals together, even if we're apart. I've got a lot to thank you for. I mean, I would love to talk about, the intergenerational services that you've really fully embraced. I love how you bring the youth voices and the young people into the service, whether they're serving as ushers or special music. I'd love to talk about the transgender awareness panels that we put together and really made a huge impact in the community at the front page of the paper 2 years in a row. It's pretty awesome. I'd love to talk about the year's worth of LGBTQ positive programming that you and I sat down and hammered out together one day at Oak Street Draft House, only to have it completely upended by a global pandemic. But instead, I really want to talk to you about and thank you for our very first conversation that we ever really had together. I remember it really, really clearly, and maybe you do too. I remember I was really upset about the use of a microphone during Joys and Concerns. I felt it was super invasive for the person who was speaking to have this thing shoved in their face. And I was like, we can just if you can't hear them, you can feel the intention behind it, right? And that's cool. And you're like, no, we need to talk. And rather than just replying to my email saying, I hear your concerns that this is important to me, you invited me into a conversation. And I remember I met you at the fellowship. We met in one of the RE rooms and we lit a chalice. And I told you what my concerns were and you told me yours. And you explained to me, kindly but firmly, that inclusivity was super important and that Joys and Concerns, if it was going to be an important part of our service and an important part of our congregation, then we need to make sure that all people felt included in that. And I really appreciate that. I hadn't thought of it that way. And I learned a lot about ableism. I learned a lot about myself, as woke as I think I am, there's always room for improvement. And I learned a lot about you as a leader, as a minister, and as a human, that you will continuously and constantly strive for inclusion and answer that call of love and justice for all people, making sure that all people are welcome at the table and all people are being heard. And just as importantly, you recognize that it's important to bring all people, myself included, into this conversation to continue to build allyship and awareness. And I'm really, really grateful for that. That was really powerful. And I think it's that quality of really wanting to bring everyone in and make sure all voices are heard and as many allies as we can create as possible in the world. I think that's what makes you such an outstanding minister, such an amazing leader, and such a beautiful human being. So thank you for teaching me that lesson. I'm really sad I can't hug you goodbye, but I know I'll get to hug you again someday in the future. I and the rest of my family are sending you all of our love and wish you the best of luck in Maine. We love you so much and thank you for all that you've done and will continue to do.
I can't believe that 2 years has passed. I have learned so much from you, Donna, about ways to do worship, about ways to engage in change work in a group, and maybe most importantly, about how to balance a projector on a tiny, rickety table. I was amazed when you knew everyone's names in the second week, and I realize now how you helped us move forward in our welcoming practices. But most of all, in the last 2 months, you went from having to figure out how to do online worship in 3 days to getting ahead of the chaos and figuring out what is next for us as we continue to navigate being online together. And you did it with a lot of energy and honestly joy as you figured out something new and thought outside the box. Darcy wants me to say that she will remember your puppets, of course, and that you always said hi to her. I think most especially you helped everyone here at Doof see that even in the midst of so much change, changing ministers, changing what we expect in the search process, and changing how we do our most basic activities, that the core of why we gather together has not changed. Thank you so much for everything, Donna. We wish you the very best and much happiness in Maine.
Take 7. No, I think this is 8. Donna, what does one say about someone who in such a short time became such an important figure in our lives? From helping plan and conducting our 25th vow renewal to providing guidance and an open heart when life has dealt us obstacles, to listening when we needed someone to listen, and touching our hearts forever.
We wish you and Kate a life full of joy and love as you move on to the next chapter in your life. Girl, we feel the earth move under your feet, and we're gonna miss you. Much love.
Goodbye, Reverend Donna. Thank you so much for all that you've done for us.
Good luck on your journey.
We miss you already.
Thank you for everything. Bye-bye.
Hey Donna, I just wanted to say thank you for everything that you have done for me during your time with us at Doof. You have been an amazing mentor, and not just a mentor, you have been a great boss, a huge supporter of LFD, of our families, of the staff, and a really great friend as well. You have helped me grow so much in my position and as a person, in my professional life. I mean, so much. And I'm really, really, really going to miss you. So thank you for everything that you have done for me and for our congregation, and I wish you nothing but the best and all of the happiness in your next endeavor.
Hello, Reverend Donna.
Hi.
We're going to miss you because we're going to leave.
Yeah. Do you like our cat? Yeah. Do you?
His name's Casper. What I like about you, Reverend Donna, is that you are always a friend to everybody in the church.
Look this way.
And you were a friend to me always. Just like I trust you.
Hi, Reverend Donna. We're really going to miss you. We were talking about some of the things that we really appreciated about you. And one of those things is that you are great at adapting to change in a pinch. And I also really appreciate all the hard work you've put in the last few years. I know it hasn't always been easy. Our family's really going to miss you.
Yeah, we are so grateful for everything you've done for our congregation and for the friendship and leadership that you've shown us. Thank you so much.
Bye, Reverend Donna.
We'll miss you.
Reverend Donna, I really love you. And I want to keep something that is really good.
Hi, Donna. In this brief moment, I just want to thank you for all you've done for Doof and for us as a congregation and me as an individual. And I want to wish you the best of experiences as you move forward. We appreciate so much what you have done here at Doof to get us ready. Thank you.
Thanks, Donna. You're the best.
Thanks, Reverend Donna. We appreciate everything you've done for our church.
Good luck.
I enjoyed working with you with religious education.
Bye.
I sure enjoyed the time we had together with you, Reverend Donna. I'm relatively new to UU, having joined in 2016, so I didn't know what to think about this interim minister business, but you've been fabulous. I had nothing, I really didn't have anything to worry about, and you've set my expectations very, very high, and I sure hope our new settled minister can live up to that, and I'm wishing you the best of luck, and it's certainly going to be a lucky congregation that gets you. Bye.
Hey, thanks for coming and spending your time with us in Denton, Reverend Donna. It's been great. I've enjoyed working with you, and congratulations on your new assignment in Maine.
2, 3. How could anyone ever tell you that you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever tell you that you were less than whole? How could anyone fail to notice that your loving is a miracle? How deeply you're connected to my soul. Bye, Reverend Donna. We'll miss you. You want to say bye?
I'll see you someday. Bye. But I might not see you ever. But I will miss you a lot.
I told Charles, I think I'd like to respond in the moment after hearing your loving messages. And I realized about midway through that might not have been the best plan because I can barely catch my breath. And so my tears are joy. And I think this opportunity to be with you in my very first ministry has been such a growing opportunity. And the time and the effort that you offered me, because it's not getting some new minister right out of the box is not easy for a congregation. You have to expend a significant amount of energy into supporting my formation and being willing, after having a lovely long-term ministry with Pam, to suspend some of your skepticism about having someone new. And so I feel like over the last 2 years, I've been really grateful to watch you grow and to see how much love you have for your community. And I can only imagine the places you will go, as Victoria read in that story. And I'm so grateful to have been just a short-term partner with you as you traveled that road. And so you've all mentioned lots of fun things that we've done together, and some of them will be, for me, realizing that you have still new members who are coming online. Even though this is remote church, you still have new people. When we were in person, you had 4 or 5 new people come every single week. People want to be with you. They need what you have to offer. And I'm so glad that you are continuing with the momentum of your ministry in Denton. And I just also want to say I'm not quite gone yet. My last day in the pulpit will be June 21st. And some of you may not have realized, but you sent me a going away gift, which I waited to open while we were together. And so I am going to do that. I did open the card already. So there is a beautiful card that says thank you and wishes me luck in my next ministry with Allen Avenue UU Church in Portland, Maine. And the gift is for those who have wrapping appreciation. This is a beautifully wrapped box with a lovely bow. And let's see. And I've never been one to save paper, so I'm really sorry to whoever wrapped this. That the paper has had one life and it's brought me great joy. Oh, wow. So there's a story that goes with this. Thank you so much. This is because I know Charles's handiwork. I know that he made this beautiful chalice, and I can't believe that I have one of my own. It says to Reverend Donna Dalham, Interim Minister, 2018-2020, Denton Unitarian Universalist Fellowship, in recognition of your clarity, thought, strength, and fortitude. And I feel like that's what you brought me as well. At the end of our first year, we had to really talk about what we were doing together in a serious way. And we did talk about that and continued to work together to kind of do the groundwork that you'll continue with your next minister. So I just want to say thank you for this beautiful gift, Charles. I know this was you. So thank you. That's beautiful. So those are my closing words to my entrance, which is thank you, thank you, thank you.
Far away from the rolling
having to say goodbye to Reverend Donna Dolham very soon, and it is with a heavy heart that we will do so. She's guided us through some very trying times and given us hope for the future. We hope her new position as settled minister in Portland, Maine will be satisfying to her, and I know that they'll be happy to have you, just as we've been. She set a path for us to continue, and your new board will be working for you in the ways she's taught us. Thank you, Reverend Donna, for helping us through this time. We appreciate you, and we thank your mother, Dot, for lending you to us during this time. Best of luck in your newest endeavor, and we will really miss you. Now we will go to coffee time. During this segment, Reverend Donna will be visiting with each chat group, so you can personally say goodbye. Thank you for your time with us, Reverend Donna.